What's up, YouTube? All right, I'm trying to get this started on a good note. Um, I have to re-amend and set up my bed for my watermelons. I'm going to use the bed that I grew my cabbages in. So, here, let me flip this around and show you. So this is the bed that I grew my cabbages in this year. And so what I'm going to do is re-amend it. And the way I do that is the soil is pretty good, but now you know brassicas suck up a lot of nitrogen, so I'm gonna replace it with a lot of minerals and all for my dank tank. A little trick I learned. Come right back to that. All right, so this is my dank tank. Excuse the noise in the background. I always got neighbors doing yard work. So anyway, sit this down. What I do is I learned that you can take your plant material from your garden and keep it. There's no need to throw it away and make fertilizer for your garden. So basically the garden can feed itself. So the only thing in here is plant material and rainwater and banana peels, stuff like that, you know, all the greens from the garden. And it's a nice gooey, the ones you see on top is sugar cane scraps. The sugar gives the microorganisms something to eat, in case you didn't know that. So I just come over here, give this a nice little poke around, get down to the bottom, you know. Like I said, I got about 30 pounds of fish guts and heads down there, but they've all disintegrated. And this is a year old now. And the best part about this is the older it gets, the better it gets. It gets more and more potent. So you could dilute it down a lot. I mean, we're talking like 1 to 100 percentage wise, you know. This stuff is no joke. It's the real deal, and it will do the job. So basically I'll come over here and I'll get this, a nice little push down or whatever, you know, get it all gooded up. And then I'll take my container here and grab me some juice. And I don't worry about if there's any material in there or anything, because it'll just compost down eventually. But come in here and get a nice helping of juice. There we go. That's pretty darn good. So the rest of this I can fill up with water. And that dilution alone will give me what I need. And just pop my lid back on here and Bob's your uncle. All right, let's get this over to the bed. Okay, so in the interest of speeding up time, I've already filled my container up the rest of the way with water. And you can see how dark that is, man. This stuff is strong. It's the bomb. But it's all natural, all organic. It's just melted plant matter from your garden and from around the yard. Just weeds, everything. So anyway, I'm gonna amend my bed with this. And it's the same thing I did over here to this bed. Now this is my eggplant. I got Puerto Rican black beans coming up the trellis here. That's working out great for me. But yeah, these eggplant and onions in there. Got a bunch of onions under there. And my composter up in there. You know I always put that in my beds now. And old cabbage and sweet potatoes and all. So anyway, all of this, I did the same thing. When I built the bed, I put my compost, everything in there. And then I came back and about halfway full, I poured about 3 gallons of this juice on there, in there, you know, and then I finished covering it up with compost. And yeah, everything seems to like it. It seems to be working just fine. Haven't fertilized it one bit since I made the bed. And that's going on, I don't know how many months now. But yeah, so I'm gonna come over here and do the same thing. But this one's gonna be for my watermelons. I'm gonna try some Crimson Sweet this year. So I already dropped some new soil right here in the middle, and that's where I'm gonna plant my seeds and let it just grow out from there. But so I'm not gonna top dress the entire bed, just this little area right here. I'll just spread this out a little bit. That's all I gotta do. It's nothing fancy to this, you know, really isn't. And that's it. Spread that out. Grab your go-go juice, jungle juice, whatever you want to call it. And there you go. And I'll run it all the way down, all up and down the bed. And these microbes will spread out in the bed. Make everything nice and lovely for the plants when they get in there. So right now my watermelon is germinating. And when it gets up to size and by the time it's time for transplant, this will be ready. It will be ready to go, waiting. Microorganisms will be sitting down there just eating and multiplying, getting better and better. Worms will be in there, and I will have me some watermelon, Lord say the same, and the creek don't rise this summer. So that's the plan, y'all. I hope this helped everybody. So this is how I mend my beds. And don't get it twisted. I do put some bone meal and blood meal in there too. But once that's in there, this is what I do when I switch crops. All right, hope this helped everybody. If it not, lay some questions in the comments. Hopefully I can help you.